Hey guys, welcome back to Flat Creek Outdoors. I'm Phil, and today I'm on the hunt for some smoking woods. I've had a couple customers ask for cooking wood and smoking wood, and I wasn't too sure what I had other than oak. Plenty of guys use oak to smoke meat, but they were looking for fruit woods and pecan and hickory and others, and anyway, I wasn't sure what I had around on the property, but interestingly, just within the last week or so, this tree right behind me, which I can actually see on my security camera, started to change color, and I thought it was really weird. And at first I thought the tree was dying because it was kind of this brownish red color, but what I found out is that it's actually a chokecherry tree, which I think is about the only kind of natural cherry that grows around here. And I went kind of walking around some of my property, and I found a few others, and I found a couple that don't look so healthy. So I want to go ahead and take those down and split them up, and then once they dry out, give those a shot for smoking wood. So follow along today. Let's have a little fun. Here we go. Right over here in the woods is where I got a couple of these cherry trees. Let's go take a look. So in this area here is where I've got a handful of little cherry trees. There's this one. That one's actually growing pretty straight. I'm going to leave that one, but right next to it is one that splits in a couple different directions and it's leaning. I'm going to take that one down. Over here I've got two that, actually it's one, but it's a twin stem, and they kind of grew together, and one of the stems is dead completely and the other one's not, but it's leaning. I'm going to take both of those down, and we'll see what that looks like once I drop these, but I think this will get me started. And I've got another, there's a bigger one just back past there. I'm going to leave it, and after I haul these out of the woods, we'll take a look and see what they look like on the inside, if they're a nice red color or not. I'm curious to see. I've never taken down any of these trees as far as I know, so let me get to work here. I only brought my little saw, so it'll take me an extra minute or two to get through these little trees, and then we'll haul them out of here. So I cut that first tree up into a few rounds. I got a little bit more of the trunk there I can still work with, but I wanted to show you what this looks like. Pretty sure that's cherry. I've obviously not done any cherry before, I don't think. It actually smells kind of bitter. And then this is what the leaf looks like. This particular one didn't have any fruit on it, like the one up by the shed that I showed you in the introduction, so can't confirm it's exactly the same, but the bark looks the same. The leaves look very close to being the same, if they're not the same. I don't know. The other tree doesn't have any leaves down real low for me to take a look at, but pretty sure this is cherry. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to drop this other tree real quick, and then we'll load up a bunch of these rounds in the back of the pickup, and we'll take them up to the splitter, and we'll see what they look like once they're split up. Well, I really screwed this one up. I knew looking up at it, you could see this big branch over here, and it continues off in that direction. So I was looking at it, and I was thinking, okay, well, there's way more weight on this side, but the main part of the trunk down there is leaning off in that direction. From right here, maybe you can't tell so good, but over here, you can kind of see that tree is leaning off in that direction. And I thought, wrong, that this tree had enough lean over there that once I cut a wedge, it would just go. Now, I got my saw out just in time before I got pinched. I could see that the weight was starting to go that way. So now I'm just sitting there with nothing but my hinge wood holding the tree up. And it's not that big of a tree, but it's just big enough that I don't want to be on the wrong side of it. So I'm sitting here trying to think about what to do. I think my best course of action is going to be I don't know. I was thinking maybe get the tractor. I might try to push it by hand first, because like I said, it's not that big. Maybe I can get it to go. Might have some rope. I can get up there, pull it that way. I don't know, I got a problem solving this a little bit. Alright, I'm going to try to pull this down by hand first. I doubt I'll be able to do it by hand. If not, I've got the four-wheeler back here, and I can try to tug the four-wheeler that direction. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to go get the tractor. Just needed diesel power to get that thing done. Finally. Wasted a bunch of time with this tree. I don't know if I was in the frame when that tree came down, but I bailed from the tractor. I wasn't 100% sure. It was a little hung up in this other tree, and I didn't know if it was going to twist. It was kind of hanging, and then it looked like it might twist, and I didn't know if it was going to come towards me in the tractor. So once I could tell that its momentum was going that way, I jumped off the tractor and got behind a couple of these other trees. But, you know, it was closer than I wanted it to be. That was where that branch was, which is about 6-7 feet. Not exactly where I wanted to be, but that was a smaller branch. The main trunk was way further away, and it was on the other side of these trees, which is what I was aiming for all along. So, anyway, let's get some of this up to the shed and we'll split it up. There we go. I think that wood looks pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it is cherry. I'm going to split a few of these open with my Champion 27-ton splitter here. I've got a few videos of that in action, and we'll see what a few of these pieces look like on the inside. You run this thing out of fuel or what? Plenty of fuel. You big dummy. Forgot the switch. Well, I'm kind of pleased with myself because I didn't think we had any cherry or any other good smoking woods here on the property, but this is clearly cherry. Now that I've split it open, it has just that faint smell of cherry. It smells more bitter than the actual cherry fruit, but I can tell it's cherry. And look at the color. The color's just great. And this was a smaller piece. This was a little bit further up the trunk, but I've got plenty of this stuff here. There's still more back in the woods. I figured I'd haul some of that out with the tractor. And then I've got this here to split. So nice little bit. I've got at least 2 customers I know who will buy this cherry wood. And I'm going to take a few pieces over to one of those guys here today, show him what I got, and see if he wants to buy some more. If you guys have smoked with this chokecherry wood before, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about how it cooks up. I won't actually know for 9 to 12 months or so until this is all dried out and ready to go. So in the meantime, I'm relying on you guys to tell me what you think of this stuff. So thanks for following along today, guys. I will catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.